Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 7 of season 3 of The Legend of Vox Machina. Last weekend, when I was in the middle of editing the reaction for episode 6, I gotta say that it was such a shock and surprise to log into Twitter and find out that Matt Mercer had posted in a thread of his favorite reaction channels, apparently, one of our videos. It was actually our reaction to episode 5 of this season. And that absolutely blew my mind. Right above mine was previewed, was Adam and Jay. And just a couple of minutes after that, Jay texted me. It was like, dude, have you checked Twitter? And I gotta say that, like, just the fact that we've grown as far as we've have, you know, hitting 100K this year and just kind of blowing up the way we have over the years, you know, none of that would be possible at all without you guys and your support. And I just, again, I just want to thank you guys. But that said, we have another batch of episodes to jump into, so that is what we are about to do. If you want to see the full reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gives you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies we react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel and help us do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate if you enjoy this reaction. Please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. And with that all said out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 7, Cloak and Dagger. Here we go. Well, what have we here?
Not sure what you hope to accomplish, Anna. I've tried.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, that's so? Well, don't blink.
We're getting Ripley backstory?
Goodness, I stand corrected again. Your gifts will change the world, Anna, but it's up to you to decide how to use them.
Dad?
Oh, is this what inspired her to...
The assembly.
Oh.
They're not really gonna...
The mines, they're seizing them. Go, quickly!
The assembly. Have we heard of them before? Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked, apparently. Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god! Jesus! Oh. No wonder she wants to put weapons in the hands of mortals. People were just wielding magic like and just slaughtering her people like they were fucking lambs, like cattle. Yo. Wow. Damn. I get it now. Shit, dude. That's the first, at least in the show, as far as I'm aware, we've heard of the assembly. Is that right? What's the parallel there? I'm sure we'll learn a little bit more about it in the future, but I just got questions, man. I got questions. Obviously, they were mining materials, I assume they used for their spells and stuff like that. It looked like unrefined versions of the crystals that we even see that power the airships and stuff like that. Maybe something else. I'm not sure. We've also seen like the residuum and other materials and minerals and stuff like that in Percy's shop, especially when I think it was Anders was demonstrating like residuum versus, I forget what it's called. Like because there was a blue gem, because that shit was blue, and like the green gem, which I'm pretty sure was the residuum if I remember right. Like in the reaction between the two. These fucking wizards, man, came in here and just tore everybody up. Like you really don't see media, like outside of like Invincible, and now I'd say like this, that shows like these like whimsical kind of superhero comic book fantasy stuff that just shows just how brutal and devastating those types of powers can actually be. Like what does it look like if a mage actually just attacked a random NPC, full power, fireball, lightning bolt, chain lightning, all of it? What would that do to a human body?
Ripley knew Whitestone's location this entire time, but chose now to reveal it to Thordak. And I think I know why.
The residuum.
Whitestone's entire supply. Stolen. She used the attack to cover while she raided our reserves.
Well, that answered one of my questions.
Why would she need residuum?
I may have a theory.
Is it a game theory?
Obsidian thermite. A rare rock scorched by divine fire during the calamity. This can only be found in one place, the Isle of Glintshaw.
She didn't just
Looks
leave
like we're
us
going to be making
behind.
another trip.
It was intentional. An invitation.
Yeah, I don't think she'd be that careless.
We'll be going anyway.
I know this is personal for you. Are you sure you can contain yourself?
You said I'm a changed man. Let's hope you're right.
We'll leave it first light then.
Right, side note.
He's actually hopeful.
Where is Scanlan?
Hopefully having better luck than we are.
Kaylee?
Oh, please don't tell me he missed them and they're already gone.
Too late.
Moved on to their next location.
You weren't in bed this morning?
Had to sneak out before anyone else woke up.
Well, it's been nice having something that's just ours. There comes a time when you realize what's important to you.
You want to tell them?
I want us to be honest with ourselves.
Aww.
I like that. But telling them will change things, and we need them focused on the task at hand.
I'm sure you're right.
Of course, darling, I'm always right.
Well, not always. Ah!
Look at them, acting like we don't know.
Right?
I mean, Vax knows.
They've desecrated every room in Scanlan's chateau. I heard them on the billiard table, just like pounding
We
it out.
get it.
He's like, stop talking about my sister.
I'm leaving you to watch over Cassandra and Whitestone. They need you. Understand?
No.
We don't know a tree on Glenshore, and Laura can't teleport us because we might wind up in the ocean, so... boat, then?
No. We fly.
Excuse me? Hey, I guess that does work. Vax can fly himself. Keyleth can carry 2 people, and... broom. Hopefully we don't press exhaustion. Like, how long is this trip?
But I believe we've arrived.
Never mind, we're there. Dude, we gonna go meet the Avatar? Looks like Roku's island.
I'm sure there's a tavern just around the next ancient ruined bend.
Oh, ancient ruin your bend.
You all hang tight. Percy and I will scout the perimeter.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
What if it changed things for the better?
What?
They already know. They don't know that,
Scanlan
but...
will mock me relentlessly. Keyleth will call me a hypocrite. And my brother, I can't even imagine what he'd do to you.
Are you sure that's why you're against it? To protect me?
Well, I mean, Vax and him already had the talk.
Hold that thought. What is that?
Looks quite clearly like a mine.
Too risky to approach from the air.
But if anyone's out there, we can't see them.
If anyone's out there, they can't see us.
Yep, let's just
Oh, a path.
eat random shit.
That's convenient.
Why not?
And probably crawling with traps. Are that a tick?
Oh! Maybe we should try disarming them next time because... because it made noise.
The Rolo crest.
Oh,
Something's not
wow.
right.
What the fuck?
That was easy. Almost.
Almost too easy.
Sorry, I've just always wanted to say that.
Well, that sounded really cool.
It did, Pike. It did sound cool.
Vax is almost finished. Once we reach the cave, we should be ready.
Look, I'm in love with you.
Oh, the way the sun lit her up like that
Percival,
out of the shadow. Oh,
I'm
just for her to recede.
Come on, let's move.
You know, telling them might not have changed things, but that might have.
Dobby, come on.
That might have scared her too much. Oh no.
It's quiet. Almost
Too quiet.
Okay, Pike, chill. It's a little too Raph.
Oh, no.
Now she's the one
yes.
not 100%
Yes, there
in
were
this.
Some guards who
Oh!
looked like sailors. I saw an interesting...
Ooh! Okay, at least it was just smoke. Or gas, or whatever this is. Oh.
Percival.
Oh no. Oh, it's making them trip balls. Wait, they're taking Percy.
Vex. Vex.
Oh.
Who did this to you?
You did, Vex'ahlia. Your love. It kills.
Are we ever going to get like the full backstory of their like upbringing and stuff like that? What happened when the dragons attacked, considering, oh, dude, the scarecrow just attacked them, apparently. Like, good God. Can we get some of that stuff to use on our enemies? But yeah, like, we're dealing with dragons. We're almost kind of done with the conclave and all that. I mean, like, there's 2 left. We still haven't really dived into their origin and stuff. I imagine we would have to, right? Before we were done with the dragon plot line, of all things. We just got our first glimmer of it for the first time. Okay, Jack Sparrow and other guy.
Hello, Percival. You're late. Welcome to your factory.
You know, it's interesting because they kind of have a similar backstory.
A production line powered by a magnificent battery that combines the arcanum of Cabal's ruins, steam locomotion, and Whitestone residuum, all inspired by your design.
So this is what you've been up to, apart from decimating my home.
I did you a favor. You always despised your noble duties, and once my delirium gas tears through the minds of your friends,
Delirium.
you'll be free of all obligation. A clean slate.
Oh. And you think that will get you cooperation?
After Whitestone, you're mad if you think I'll have anything to do with you.
A minor inconvenience. I had to improvise when I realized the plate was a fake. The only issue is this power surge, once an hour, like clockwork. Look at yourself, already trying to solve it. Why do you fight this, Percy?
I've changed. I'm rid of Orthax now.
A costly mistake on your part, but this partnership is unbreakable.
When we found each other, I didn't resist like you. I accepted who I am, and I am so much stronger for it. Now Orthax will receive the souls of those slain by your weapons.
There it is.
And in return, everyone will have power of their own, and it will be up to them how they use it.
But at what cost? Your soul?
Mages took both our families away. That thirst for payback. It's not why Orthax was drawn to us. It's why we were drawn to Orthax.
That's a way to look at it.
Right. I've deluded myself, insisting I've moved on. Maybe it's time I accept that some scars don't heal.
I understand that all too well. We both do.
Is this
very similar, Anna.
a play?
I'm not perfect.
Oh,
My
his hand!
imperfections don't
His
make me
hand!
weaker.
Joker
They make me
buzzer! Haha, bitch! Nice! Let's fucking go, Percy!
I told you he was useless. Let me have his soul.
Fine. It's time to settle our bargain.
Yo, I love when they talk in unison. Oh, what's Vax'ildan?
Everlight?
As I warned, she will not be there.
Oh, you bastard. I know that's not him, but I'm talking to the gas. Wow.
Let go of me. Let go.
You want to help your allies? To redeem them? Then put your faith in no one but yourself. The truth is in your blood.
Oh. Did her vision just give her a clue? Or at least open her eyes to something she wasn't thinking about before? Hey, your guns are in his hand, man. That's a bad oh, I guess he's out of ammo. Shit. No.
That looks So easy.
Oof. Damn, what a clean shot. That was right to the heart.
I'm simply finishing what you couldn't.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, fuck. She could double shot with that thing. Put one in the other hand and she's got 3. Dude, that'd be so busted in action and combat. Well, there we go. There it is. Get 3 attacks in 1 turn like that, minimum.
Please, please don't leave me. Please.
Aww. Aww.
They're all dead.
What? It didn't work.
Wait. Oh, whoa. What the? The Everlight refused her, but her blood worked. What the fuck does that mean?
I kept hearing screams.
Mother.
Oh, they had the same dream.
Need some help with the big guy.
A library? What? Oh, what? Why are there no pictures?
Freaking out over being in a library. That's hilarious. Well, she didn't need help at all. But she is probably a little lightheaded.
I'm just fucking spent.
Yeah, can we get some answers here? We need to know about her blood. Yo, that was kind of hot.
Hiding like a coward, are we?
Dude.
Your friends aren't here to save you this time, Percival.
Black powder.
That's okay.
Not a good spot to Rolo.
Uh-oh. Every hour on the hour.
You've had multiple opportunities to kill me. Weakness will cost you your life.
Oh, maybe he will finally do it. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, you dumbass. You're done. What is he doing? Oh!
Wait!
Oh, fuck though, he got shot. And that looked, it looked like a hard shot. Wow, and she's still standing. Okay. Oh, thank Christ. Whew.
Always clever, Percival. And now revenge is yours. You can watch me burn.
And he's gonna spare her.
I'm done with vengeance, Anna. Your transgressions have ruined many lives beyond mine. What we deserve is justice.
I don't understand. Why show me mercy?
I know what that demon feels like. It's hatred burning in your veins. Death would be mercy, but I can help rid you of Orthax. After time and penance, you could find a better way. Your mind could be a gift to the world.
You're serious?
Yeah. Oh no, his soul.
Percy!
So caught up, they didn't know which way to go. But Lord might win if they could only take it slow. With twisted hearts and danger. No! But he was gone. He was lost.
Pike!
And there's no Everlight.
He's gone.
We're supposed to
Please don't leave me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really know what to say at the moment. God, that hurts, man. He literally only died because he became better. Like, she was the antithesis of him in every way. Again, similar backstory, similar outlook, similar skill set, everything. They were just like a mirror of one another. And they both walked the same path in a way, but they both made a different choice when they were handed their crossroads. And he chose to do better, be better, and she used that and took him out. What now, though? Like, she didn't solve her problem. She didn't solve the error in her weaponry. I mean, sure, they're being mass-produced or whatever, but, like, her factory just went up in smoke. What now? What do you even do? What does she even gain from that? Like, that pisses me off so much, but the thing about it is, it's just I mean, they were teeing it up, man. They were teeing it up. They were moving too well, too fast. I didn't think one of them was going to die, though, man. I don't know if there's a way around it. I mean, not through the Everlight. Quite clearly, they made sure to tee that up. That Pike's not got that connection. At least it's not strong enough for even use her spells for whatever reason right now. But her blood is. Her blood can do whatever. But shit. Because he was killed with that weapon, does that mean... I mean, quite literally, they said he's not here. His soul... We saw the gun light up when he died. So any soul collected by that weapon or any of these weapons goes to Orthax. There better be something. If we can't resurrect him, they better free his soul. That is bullshit. Obviously the sadness like set in pretty hard there at the end, but now I'm hitting anger pretty quickly right now. And it's kind of snapping me a little bit out of that because that's vile right there, man. For that to be the payoff to his story, the end of his story is that he's trapped with this demon of vengeance forever. Like, even in life, he did grow up beyond it, but in death, he was doomed to go right back into it. And that wasn't... No. I refuse. There's got to be something we can do. If not to bring him back, like, they better wipe this fucker from existence and get his soul back into some semblance of peace, because that is bullshit, dude. That literally pisses me off. But yeah, dude, like, with the stuff between Vex and him, as he was pressing, the shitty thing is, too, that never got resolved, and now that's just going to be this weight that Vex carries around now. Again, assuming there is no fix for this. You know, we got a fix for Vex when they did that to us, but that came with a cost. And that's why I thought, like, it's like, the way that was teed up, I was like, okay, if we're going to lose anybody, it's going to be Vax at some point. You know, Percy, I did not even think would ever be on the table, personally, after everything that he's been through. But I guess in a way it makes sense. It makes sense narratively to go about that. Again, like, the thing about this is, like, I'm looking at this show as a narrative, as like this thing. But obviously, like you can craft a D&D story, but at the end of the day, so much of that is still left up to the players' decisions and the dice. And it just feels too, I don't know, it just feels too, like, scripted. This does. I know the game's not. That's not what I'm saying. But we know that they've changed things for the show to make it more dramatic, episodic, and consumable as a long-form story, narrative, that is. Like, from what some of you guys have said, this Pike stuff is, like, wholly new to this. So, I don't know if that's true or not. I can't confirm that. I don't keep up with the campaign at all, but, like, that's some of the comments that I read, it said as such. So, I don't know. I don't know if there is a way around this, or if Percy did die in the campaign. And the shitty thing is, too, because I got kind of sidetracked there on that tangent, was that the group knows. The group knows. And the thing is, Vex is just still afraid. Like, it's still at a distance. Like, even if they are okay being together now, they got over that hurdle, it's still at a distance if it's a secret, you know? If it's something just for them, it's still not something she's accepted into all of her life. So there's still... as much as she put down these walls to go that far with him now, willfully, there's still other walls she never dropped because of that. She still had backup walls that she had protecting at least a little bit of her soul that she still kept to herself to keep things separate. And as we learned in this episode too, the gang was more than aware of what was going on. I mean, hell, we saw Vax and Percy have a full-on discussion about it. Obviously, she was underwater. Maybe she didn't hear any of that. I'm sure she didn't hear any of that if this is how she's thinking, because she's still thinking, or at least she still tried to project out there that if he knows, he would kill Percy, which isn't the case. He's caught him once already leaving her bedroom, and then quite clearly they've all heard their shenanigans in the chateau. The thing is, she's like, we got to keep these things separate. It could damage the team or whatever. I don't know how much of that is just her, again, still continuing to protect herself, or just making excuses. Or if she genuinely is afraid of letting the rest of the group know and what that might do to the dynamic. But at the end of the day, point being, it didn't matter. It didn't matter in the end. And it was just her cowardice, her fear of being vulnerable to where they never got to get any closure out of that. He was taken away, and Ripley took that from them both. Him taking the high road, being exactly what she had hoped he would be, what he'd been telling himself that he was, that he's finally rid himself of the self-destruction that is his quest for vengeance. The sad irony of that is, it was that vulnerability that got him killed. Had he taken her out, like the old Percy would have, he'd still be standing here. And you can't even say that he would still have his soul either, because his soul got taken by Orthax. God, dude, every aspect of this just hurts me. I hope at least if this is something that sticks, this sends a massive wake-up call to Vax and Keyleth. Keyleth doesn't need that wake-up call. She's where she needs to be. But you know, with this happening to Vex and her not taking that chance to be in the moment, in the now, and appreciate the time she has while she had it, that Vax can wake up from his stupor. You know, he started to get that after a conversation with Percy, of all people, where he's telling him he deserved to be happy as well, that he needs to be in the moment. Well, does he have to really teach him that lesson twice now? After that conversation, and then with his own sacrifice, well, not even sacrifice, again, but with his death, to wake him up, to appreciate the time that he's got while he's got it, and stop worrying about what's around the corner, because you're not promised tomorrow. Percy's not. Oh my fucking God, man. This was such a beautiful episode, though. The music, the action, showcasing his wits, his growth, and the group as a whole. You know, what they're kind of going through in this moment, and also getting to see some of their fears. Our first glimpse outside of that shot we've got of Vex and Vax holding hands over the fires of their village. We actually got to see their mother in this, even if it was a vision of terror there to torment Vex in that moment. You know, given, like I said, with this plot being dragon-centric, I would imagine we would dive a little more deeply into that, and I hope we still do. What the fuck now, man? I mean, she wasn't wearing the cloak when she left on that ship. So, I mean, fuck, man. We don't even have somebody to wear the vestige. We gotta bring him back. We gotta either get his soul back or something. Or somebody else fills that void. I mean, that's not uncommon. If a player character dies, you roll a new character. I'm hitting that point where I'm just feeling very numb. I'm starting to, like, shut down. That song at the end, though, was fucking beautiful. And that's what hammered it home that I know I might be in denial. We've played the trick card. We gotcha card one time already. And I don't know that they would do it again. So we still have 5 fucking more episodes to go. I don't know, man. I can't talk anymore about this episode. I'm going to leave it at that. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're coming over to the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, York Korskov, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Sam Moyer. Thank you guys so much for continued support. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.